Hey, it's me again. Same shirt, different part of the house. Just washed my hair, sorry for the baldness. Today is somewhere in May. It has been a wild roller coaster. A wild roller coaster. On the one hand, I was looking to buy an apartment in March. April came, the decision was made, let's rather rent. In the long run, I can try to save money instead of spending a large chunk right now and see how we are down the road, maybe in a year's time or etc. And I really wanted this place. There were two places available in one building that I really liked. And this place has a rugby field, it has a pool, a tennis court, elevators that work during load shedding, nogal. Many of them, and it was very high and there was no noise, no anything, no pets are allowed, no offense. I do love animals though. And the guy was like, no, this corner apartment, it's slightly bigger and then has corner windows. So that means you get more of like an open feeling than just like a little box. And he's like, this one doesn't have any applications, but this other one I'm showing you has applications. So I'm like, I really want this corner unit. Let me try and get my application in through. And so my people were doing the applications. Bear in mind, the people that I get to do my stuff, they don't just do things for free. So I don't know how long it's going to take them. I don't want to waste their time on all of this, so they start doing it and it takes a bit longer when you're doing it through a company. And then while they're doing it, it was like a day later, and I look at this other apartment that's also in the same building, different estate agent, foreshadowing. And she says, no, I have open applications on this one, just so you know. And I'm like, yeah, but this other guy says he doesn't. Now, obviously, I know sometimes estate agents have applications and another estate agent of a different company may not. So I'm like, oh, okay. But it turns out they both work for the same company. So I felt a bit like, why let me do this whole process? And the thing is, it wasn't even just an application. It was an open application. And basically what I was told is, yeah, this person has applied. They're just waiting for the landlord to say yes. But if I get mine in, maybe she'll say yes, the landlord. And I'm like, yeah, but the chances of that are very slim. And I felt a bit like, it's a bit shady to do that. I get that happens quite often, but not to me. So I was like, okay, cool. So I moved, I took my money and I moved to a different area in my search, and I found a place in Umhlanga. I've never lived in Umhlanga. Well, I did once briefly, but not for like a long periods of time. I was just there like on the weekends, if you catch my drift. Milo, stop biting that. Come on, come. So I found this place, and this lady was able to view it on the day because I spent last week Thursday calling everyone in Umhlanga that has places available in my budget. And this lady picked up and she was like, yeah, I have a viewing at 11 at this other place. I was like, I'll be there at 12 if you can be there at 12. And then I was like, this place is amazing. It has a balcony. It's on a very high-ish floor. It's next to the biggest mall in Africa, where I can find loads of potential clients or jobs, etc. And I'm really hoping to do that. I really do need the money. But it's going to be a difficult process because I don't have much. I don't really have much of a home, I have maybe a couch from storage and my bed and my air fryer, stuff like that. So I have to get everything new or secondhand. I'm planning to get most of them secondhand on Facebook Marketplace. But so I'm thinking of doing like a gathering. What is it called? Like home housewarming. And I'm going to get the people there to, instead of buying gifts or anything, just donate money towards a washing machine because I don't have one, and I'm not paying for all my stuff to be dry cleaned every week. So that's where I am at the moment, and I'm so excited. And I know I watch these videos when I edit them, and every episode's like, I'm so excited. Genuinely I am, but I'm also very scared because now I have to look into things that I never had to previously think about. Alarm system. I have to think about a trolley door. I have to think about, what happens when load shedding happens and I'm in Umhlanga alone. There's a lot of things that I've started to process, like, not that I've taken them for granted, but stuff that I don't normally buy, stuff that I don't normally even contribute to, I now have to take care of. And it's part of being an adult, and I'm excited for it. Like, even if that means I have to be eating toast every day with noodles, I've done that before. But if I have to do it again until I find work, I will do it, because I'm so determined to improve my life and get my life going again to a place, different part of the city that's still functional, no offense to this side, and work and actually do stuff with my life. And I hate that people have always said, oh, do something with your life. And I hate that, because they don't know what you go through on a daily basis, and they don't know that you do work and you do deal things, but that's their job, but their thoughts. So I was just like, okay, let me prove to them that I can do it. Let me prove to them that I was nearly gonna say I'm a boss ass bitch, but I don't think that applies. But I shall see you soon, and hopefully I get approved, because I've sent everything in and it's like almost approved. She just says their lawyer has to read over it and she'll get back to me on Monday, which is today. According to this thing, I am negative, I think. Packing. So far there's 4 black boxes of stuff, that kind of furniture stuff over there, laundry basket, and then this is what the room kind of looks like. Still have to get the stuff off the wall, the curtains, the bed. Not much left anywhere. Just that, like, these are the stuff I'm like this is the stuff I'm gonna wear. That stuff I still have to pack and everything, but most of it's out. Most of it's gone. And that's kind of that after 2 years. Empty room, boxes and stuff. Stayed here for 2 years, and for 2 years this has been my home. And I loved this home, but I think it's time to go. What do you think? Hey Marlo? You're gonna miss me? No. You think I'm coming back later? I love you. Love you. Today will be night 1 of, hopefully for a very long time, we shall see. I have forgotten my clips at home, so I have to walk around with this bush. And there's a few things I have to get today, so there's a few things on the agenda. I have to get a mop, a broom, soap for the floor, soap for my hands, soap for the dishes, dish towels, and I think a tablecloth for the round table. I think that's my goal, plus dinner. So we'll see. I'm super excited. Just look at this view. It's night 1. I'm feeling a bit alone. Like it's setting in. And I'm going to be alone. And it's not necessarily like a physical thing. Only a physical thing. It's every aspect. Like, I'm alone, and it's like I pushed for this. I made this happen. I'm doing it for myself, but there's a part of me that's like, no, you need to go back. You need to live with someone. You need to have that sense of security and etc. You know, I have a deadline. I've moved to a different part of the city with no job. And it scares me because now I can't walk down the street because of the way I overthink. I'm like, if I walk down the street, the only thing I'm gonna think about is not enjoying my time because I have to find a job. And I'm sure it's like that for everybody. I just, I've always had, for the last 2 years, I've had someone there constantly. Every day I've had a person and I've had dogs. And I'm gonna miss them so much. And I'm doing the good thing for myself. I should be happy, and I will be. But right now it sucks. Anyway, this wasn't planned. Fuck. Today is day 2. Everything is still a bit messy. I got a new mop. So what I had to do is return it because I bought a mop and I was like, ooh, no, I didn't realize how expensive it was. So I walked back into the mall, across the entire mall, returned the mop, came all the way back with a new mop. This one's a bit cheaper and it's pink. And then I'm like, okay, I need a few edibles. So I walked back to the other side of the mall. Kiosk is gone. So I don't know where to find any. But I'm doing okay. Last night was a bit tricky. I got a bit down, saw a picture of the dogs. And it was kind of just like, I felt very alone because everything got dark and then there was load shedding. So it's been a bit difficult, but I woke up in a better spirit today. I have to hang up curtains and then go try find soap because I've been washing myself with face wash. Very expensive face wash. I've never understood rails above a toilet because when you put your towel here and you flush, I don't know if you've looked at videos of what comes out of a toilet, a few meters up it will go right. So if you would like E. coli, put your towel here. I just successfully walked with the trolley. These 2 white chairs. I thought about getting the black ones, but they actually work out because I think it would be too much black in this kind of like dark space. So I got the white ones and I just took them one at a time in a trolley from the one end of the mall to the other because I stay on this side of the mall. It's traumatizing. I took them off the floor because they were like, oh, they come like flat pack. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I don't have any tools yet. And they were like, oh, they're going to have to charge you. I'm like, charge me for what? They're going to charge you to, assembly fee of 25 Rand a chair. Assembly fee for the chairs that are already assembled. Okay. So I've got them, I really like them, and this is what it looks like so far. Wi-Fi has arrived. I almost want to do the Modern Family scene, the dedication to the Lion King, where it's like, da, 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 da. This is gonna save my life. But I have to open it, and I don't have anything to open it. So yesterday I bought knives to eat, because I don't have knives. Didn't realize there were only 2 knives, but I mean, it's only me. So with the butter knife, I have to open a package. But then I look at the knife, and you need a knife to open it. is Wednesday, my dudes. Today I'm going to be doing laundry. And I'm going to be doing it in a bucket. I haven't done that in about 3 years. The same bucket actually that I did in the previous place when I had roommates and everything. So I've got this. Cheapest one I could find. I think it's just a kg. It'll last me a long time though. And then I've got in my shower, I've got the bucket and clothes and everything. It's just, now in this place I have to pay for water. So it's gonna be interesting because I don't want to fill it up with that too much, but I have to wash the clothes because I don't have a washing machine. If anyone would like to donate one or donate money, I would be appreciative. Here we go. You can really take out your anger in this stuff. You have anger issues. It's all pressed. I know when I watched it said you can just scrub and then rinse it. But I'm gonna let it sit there for about 10 minutes because I don't really feel like it's clean. Successfully done 1 load of laundry in the box. The floor is sopping wet. I still need to figure out how to wring them properly, but what I've learned is it's not great with whites, but I think that's my fault. Or skid marks or anything like that, also my fault. But I think I've done an okay job. So I am listening to a podcast, daily affirmations, just to get through stuff. Wearing the black clothes. I'm gonna go get my CV printed and then I'm gonna go to the mall. Today I'm gonna focus on the mall. The other days I can focus everywhere else. But I plan to CV push today. It's gonna be really hard because I know there's gonna be a lot of rejection and I'm probably gonna cry, but I've been watching a lot of videos to do with loneliness and rejection. And in life, you're gonna be rejected, and I'm probably gonna hand out 20 CVs today, and no one's gonna contact me, but I did it. So, wish me luck. Today was actually not that bad, and I'm super proud of myself. I went to, well, you won't really know, but it's a Postnet down the road, and I've just been. So I went to Postnet, printed stuff yesterday, went to Postnet, said printed stuff. I've been back and forth between that Postnet and Gateway, and it's not that far, but I've walked 10,000 steps and it's like midday. 10,000 steps. Down the street, up the street, in Gateway, across Gateway, both sides, because the one store I'm looking at, trying to find a job at is that side. And I handed out literally over 20 CVs. I've never been able to do that in my entire life. I've always been scared about giving someone my CV because I was afraid they would judge me for looking for work. I know that doesn't make any sense and that's usually not even true. But once I started doing it, and in the beginning people that you can tell who's not really interested and they're like, sorry, no. And then you get people who actually look out for you and want to help you, or they just say, we can't, but I wish you the best. And those people really just gave me the spirit to push and push and push. And I saw a whole bunch of people, including the Apple Store, Crocs, everything in between at the mall. Ultimately, if the mall doesn't work out, it's fine. But I think the lesson I learned is to be kind to everyone, because today when I walked into a specific store, security guard had seen me walking throughout the day, and then was like, oh, hello, I saw you walking and everything. I can tell you're a nice person. I'm like, I really don't know if I am, but thank you, I appreciate it. She directed me to what's called the nice manager and the nice employees, because some of them can be a bit jealous for some reason. I don't know, when they're hiring new people. And right now, all I need to do is certify my ID and then give it to them tomorrow, and they're going to put it through the system and see what happens. It's not the best paying job, but it's a job, and I think I just need to be occupied. So I'm excited, and today's probably going to be the first day I haven't cried. I'm so happy. So I came back for a little bit. You can hear because it echoes, and there's the machine on. I think I needed time to just adjust, but I also needed to see the dogs. You know, I needed to see all of these little buggers and my friend and just decompress and just go, okay, I have moved, you know, stuff like that. It's been hard, but I'm here until tomorrow. And then I have to go back, which is going to be very emotional, but I think I'm knowing that I can come back and I can like see them and just have the sense of it's not going to be ripped from me, you know, I think is a good thing. So I am putting up these curtains, got them from my previous place, and they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the smaller sized windows, and then the long window is gonna have 2. I got these from the store yesterday. Don't be fooled, these are the type of hook, not the price. Although they're not that expensive, $49.99. Do you know, literally in 2020, these were $20. Now they're $49, they've doubled.